shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. Woo! My goodness. Cat fever! Unfriggin' believable, dude. Brad Marchand coming through for the Cats, baby! Holy crap. I mean, that is just unbelievable. That is goosies on top of goosies on top of goosies on top of woo! Wow. Wow. Holy shit. This is unreal. That was like, oh my God. That was one of the craziest games of all time. What a fucking roller coaster of emotions. Brad motherfucking Marchand did that shit. Holy fuck. Wow. That was unfriggin' believable. And they asked in the middle, they're like, hey, you think this is a must win? And Boucher's like, I think it's kind of a must win. And Olczyk's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like it was a must win, dude, because I mean, mere seconds. That felt like the one of the best games, but I mean, it took forever. That like watching that third period just tick by slowly, and just unbelievable that they tie it up. Feels like a dagger through your chest, and you're like, man, is there any shot they can pull this thing off? And Brad Marchand felt like the dude the entire way. Huge shorty to give him the lead, and this one in overtime to give him the win, dude. Because unfriggin' believable, dude. The Cats did that shit. And now, home ice, back in their building Monday night, and you know you win a game like that. You feel like, game on, suckers. This is a series now. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was like, Dr. Toboggan, what's going on, man? I'll get some of your chats here. Dr. Toboggan. That thing trickled, dude. It trickled in. It trickled in, dude. It was like slow motion. Like, is that going in? Is that going to go in? Because, man, Skinner was on it all friggin' night. Skinner was on it all night and just breaking out. I'm like, this just felt like you just need one of those crazy plays to break through, man. People want to know about Leroy. If you said, dude, I got to be honest with you. I don't know. We haven't heard. We're trying in the group chat. We're trying to pin down where everybody's at. I heard from J-Fig. I've heard from Frog Boy. I have not heard from Leroy Horde. Haven't really heard from him since he said before the third, like he was going in. So that was the last thing. That's the last we heard of him. So I hope he's not passed out. I hope he's not passed out, Jimmer. I hope he's not passed out, Nene. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Hector said he fell asleep. It's possible. It's completely possible. I don't know like how you watch a game like that. You don't react. So it's very possible Leroy is asleep. It's possible. I don't know if we had any reaction to this whatsoever. Do I have any form of life trying to get in touch with Leroy? Nope. Unbelievable. Must have dehydrated, slept in the second period. Wake Leroy up. Maybe, dude. Oh, my God. Brad Marchand, man, did that shit. That was crazy. What a night, dude. What a night. You'll remember this the entire. Woof. Unbelievable. Everybody thinks Leroy's asleep. Everybody thinks Leroy's asleep. You know who's not asleep? The Cats, dude. That's who's not asleep. What a dude. Can I just say something about our boy Gustav Forsling? My God, he was all over the place, dude. He was diving left and right, and I gotta tell you, that was the best Gustav Forsling game I've seen in a hell of a long time. He just always does the right thing, always does the little thing. But this man was just laying his body all over the place for this game, man. Gustav Forsling, what a friggin' night. Ashley knows. Top hats and monocles, dude. It's cats in 5. Unfriggin' believable. Wow. What a friggin' night. I mean, I really do feel like that claim that Boucher made about that being the series. Hey, it may not. I don't know. This I think is going to be a lot of haymakers away, but I just felt like the Panthers played so well. So different than game 1. And they were both overtime games and close. But I said the entire time, I was like, if they went, even with the 2-goal lead, which only lasted 60 seconds, so basically a 1-goal lead the entire game, it felt very much like the Cats they would have gotten away with one. Tonight, it felt the other way. It felt like Edmonton would have. Edmonton had their moments, but that was so the Panthers game. And to come through and take that one, it just felt so necessary. It just feels like you can now go home, do what you're supposed to do, and get this series back in your favor. Absolutely amazing. Maybe I should take all the tequila for the rest of the night. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going home, boys. Let's go home, baby, in the words of Goldie. Leroy's tied up right now. Leave her a message at the beef. My God. Marshy, greatest thing since sliced bread. Bill Zito, you are a god. You are a god, Bill Zito, for bringing this man here. What a night. Like one we'll never forget, dude. Just like a night for all time when it came to this team. And like you could just tell, like, dude, that first period was like, the thing that was crazy was that first period was almost like a game within itself. And it feels like a month ago with all the scoring going back and forth, the 5-on-3s, the 4-on-4s, you know, the crazy goal set up by McDavid, and they're all fawning over it. And you're just sitting here being like, this mother bleeping sorcerer. But it did feel like when the Cats started playing more discipline, man, the game completely tilted in their favor. Unbelievable. Roasted nuts. A shorty and a game winner in the Stanley Cup Finals. Salute, man. That dude is solidifying legendary status. Los Wavy says the cheeks were definitely squeaked after that goal at the end. Oh, dude. There's no doubt about that. The cheeks were squeaked. The Rats thought dead. Marchand, though, he would not be denied. I mean, between the setup on the back end, the wraparound that he had, if anybody was going to get it done tonight, it was going to be Marshy. Like, it was going to be Marshy. It was unbelievable. That dude was not going to be denied. Roy said that both teams had 88 shots on goal. Did he say that? Man, it was crazy, dude. Got some tweets here from the great Roberto Luongo, who says favorite player of all time. My God, he has been a godsend. Katie Ingleson is saying, a source tells me that Brad Marchand and the rest of the Panthers Dairy Queen group found a local Edmonton location and made their first visit ahead of game 2. There was no DQ visit before game 1. Whew, unreal. Juan says, game is making me shake like a Shakira. How are you not entertained, dude, with what Marchand did in this game tonight? Unfriggin' real. What a time to be alive, dude. Sheesh. I'm trying to catch up on social media a little bit, guys. I'll get to you in a second. But unfriggin' believable. My boy, Sergei Bobrovsky. Reset. Refocus. Reset. Refocus. You give up the most gut-wrenching goal of your life. You don't pout about it like a baby. You reset and you refocus. Dade South says, might have to go to urgent care. I think coming down with something. Oh, man, Dade South, I hope you're okay, man. I mean, I also feel like I've had a bark off, and, I might be up. Well, actually, after all this tequila, I may be up all night. Probably because I got a case of cat fever. You want to growl, Gretzky? I'll do it for you. Wow. Rhino nearly won it, dude. He nearly did win it. He had that attempt in the original OT. OT 1 had that breakaway all alone. I thought he had that one. I thought Rodriguez was going to pop that puppy through. Few moments in that game, man. But dude, overtime, looking back at some of my notes on it, like the Forsling one-on-one on McDavid, snuffing him out. He's like, not through Gus's territory. You just got on the Gus stop. See you, McDavid. Oh, LB's coming out. You're not feeling good either? You got cat fever? We all got cat fever? Tell you need some medicine. It's going to be Ekblad on that wrist. Oof, looked like it hurt. Unbelievable. Matthew Kachuk after the games from Katie Engelson's Twitter on Brad Marchand. He can play until he's 47 the way he's going. Man. John Butchergross, Marshy is a legend. All taken over. We got the call on let's see. Let's hear what Plagans. I didn't get to hear Plagans call. Hear what the game winner had to sound like for this puppy. All right. Present file. All right, I think I got it.
Draisaitl behind the net. Draisaitl out to Ekholm. It's wide. Out to the near point. Out below in the zone is Marchand. A pass ahead. Well, Marchand. A breakaway. Hits in Marchand. Can he tie the series? And he scores! Brad Marchand in overtime. And the Panthers win game 2. 5-4. The series is tied at a game apiece.
Damn, dude. That was good. That freaking guy is good. I mean, tell me you don't love Doug Plagans. That guy is good. Unbelievable. RV Rich says, best dead silence. Unbelievable. Whew. Then you have Ferdinand who comes in here. He's like, they almost blew it. Yeah, I guess they almost did, but they didn't, though. Did they, dude? I'm sorry, I'm lashing out. Roasted nuts. Seth Jones, Marchand trade. Build Bill Zito a statue, dude. Build that a statue. Oh, man. We got the board up here. Let's see. Is that what's up there? Let's see what we got. Cats. Let's see. All right. We got Katie from Scripps Sports, Katie Engelson. She's got a picture of the updated board. I'll get it here for you guys here in a second. Then I get some of your chats. File. right. Autumn overlay. Here we go. Cats locker room now after the win. You can notice all the road pucks that are on there. My God. What a time to be alive. Defend home ice. If we would have lost, it would have been hard to recover from. Agreed. Franco wants Dairy Queen for everybody. Everybody, dude. Everybody. Cat fever. Sergei Bobrovsky, dude. What can you say? Sliding all over the place. I feel, and like that's my guy. I love Sergey, man. When those mother bleepers, and they're just being very polite in their heckling of just chanting Sergey, I just want to, I give the middle finger to all of the television. I'm like, you will not speak about Bobrovsky that way. Focus. Waddle says he's sick of the announcers. Olczyk was better today, but still not great. What a classic, man. That's one of the craziest games I think I've ever watched. I don't even, Dave South says that Marcos thinks that Bob lost 40 pounds for that game. Daniel says, you're gonna be I will not be at game 3. Cheeks on the couch, dude. Cheeks on the couch. Mister says, did you see the Marlins get absolutely robbed on a BS interference call? Mister, I think you're going after the wrong game, dude. But yes, I did see that. It was a horseshit call, and McCullough shouldn't have been thrown out. Got to respect Mister being there. Whew. Oilers need a whistle here. Yeah, I know. It was crazy. It really was. Bob makes an amazing play on Draisaitl. They praised the shot. Puck hit Skinner. They're like, oh, what a great save. Yeah, I don't feel like they've been giving Bob any love. Mike says, how do you feel about pairing the Tkachuk brothers? Once was a dream, but now we got to pay Sam Bennett, so I don't know what we're going to do. Of course, you did need baby brother Brady to make a stink. Let's see. Late to the party, greatest finals game ever. It may be. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, now they got to go finish the job because then that game lives forever. Then that game lives forever, dude. Oh, my God. What a night. What a friggin' night. Roasted says Tobin drinking tequila. Yeah, it's too early for champagne, dude. Got to get 3 more for those. Then we'll go. Boop. Crazy. Every time Bob would go, they'd say, touche. They didn't go, yeah, I totally do know what you guys are talking about. I remember him saying that, being like, well, if he just would have gone a little higher. I'm like, I call that a save, Eddie. I take back, Eddie. You did just as terrible today. Who's doing the drum on Monday? The Dairy Queen mascot. Just have a giant blizzard there with a drumstick do it. Although it's a road thing, so maybe not. My God. This game was bananas. And Tkachuk was just wanting to fight with everybody there in the first period. And you knew immediately it's we got this game going on. Yeah, that crazy call on Bennett. I was like, are you kidding me in the first period? I'm like, what are we going to do? We're just going to give the Oilers all the free power plays. Is this what we're going to do? They caused your goalie to get concussed. They send Skinner. They give him the RKO out of nowhere because old dum-dum in front of Bennett giving the old Shovskis. Ridiculous call. Basically just gave him a free goal. I thought that was complete horse crap. It's an interference call. How do you interfere with yourself? Do tell. You guys are saying, yeah, Skinner deserved an Oscar. Yeah, a little bit of Flopsky. I mean, like, he was all over the place. See the one time though where Bob was basically doing a cartwheel in the middle of the crease? I love that guy, man. Oh man. Oh my God. What a night. Just doing the perusal of social media, seeing if I'm missing anything. I'm looking right now. They got a video at Sportsnet. I wish I could show you guys. I'll get you guys the screenshot of this. This is great. His mom is in the crowd. Marchand's mom's in the crowd. She's gonna become a meme. She's gonna become a meme. She is like delighted with what he was able to do. They said, "Did you see the Sportsnet guys?" No, I didn't. But it doesn't surprise me. It is what it is. You know, these dum-dums are going to be sitting here. They're going to be saying a lot of crap. We know what they want. We know what they want. It's inevitable. You're just going to keep hearing it. God, I love somebody needs like to make a cardboard cutout of Marchand's mother after this. That sounded really bad. She's a proud mom. Let's see. All right, get this for you guys here. Appreciate your patience. That's Brad Marchand's mom after the game winner. That's good. That's a good feeling. Hey, that's a good boy right there. You got to do Mama Jovic down pat. What is your Mama Marchand like? I don't know. They're rats, right? This, Nico, I'm so proud of the Panthers. What? You don't even watch hockey. I'm very proud of Brad Marchand and Sergei Bobrovsky. Enough. I got to get back to working out. Oh, my goodness. Watching the Canadian reactions, boring. Canadian Reba. Wild, dude. What a night. What a friggin' night. Marchand with the friggin' shorty. I'm like trying to like, what the hell happened in this game? This all feels like a blur at this point. Yeah, Kulikov tied it, had that huge blast to make it 3-3. Right off of, was it Bouchard was off of one of the defenders? Then they call that bullshit hooking call, and Marchand made him pay. It was something. I mean, that second period, you really felt like you were going to even come out of that thing with being at 4-2. So you do credit Edmonton for keeping it close and withstanding the storm, but not too much credit to it because it's 1-1. 1-1, going back home, get a couple of days off, and then the Cats go back into their barn, dude. And everybody can go and they can want all they want and say all they want about Connor McDavid and Connor McDavid becoming the chosen one, and they can sit here and treat him like Neo of hockey, and that's great. I'm happy. I'm not here to hate. All I'm saying is you guys are missing the badasses on ice in the Florida Panthers. And every single time, everybody's like, I don't know, too fast. I don't know. Let's go to the Oilers. Oh, every call's going 4-on-4 is their best. 4-on-4 is their wheelhouse. They're getting all the calls from the referees. Their crowd is hostile. You have a gut-wrenching, game-tying goal given up, and you still come through and take home ice. Maybe it should have been easier by that, but you were dealt another mental blow, and you were able to gut up and go and get the win. And that, my friends, is what makes these Florida Panthers unlike any team in sports with their heart. You cannot ever count out the Cats. Do so at your own peril. And so everybody can sit up there on their little television broadcast, and you can have your goats, and you can have all your little panels, and Henry Lundqvist with his very, very gorgeous hair. You can all sit up there and you can pray to the hockey gods that your McJesus will finally rise. But the problem is, dude, is that the Cats, they may be the true hockey messiah. Beautiful, pure. Love that performance, man. Paul Maurice. How many times did the Paul Maurice tell the officials to fuck off? Fuck off! Love when Paul Maurice gets going with the cursing. Unfriggin' believable. Oh my goodness. Unfriggin' believable. What a night. Brad Marchand on this game winner. To be honest, I blacked out. Me too, dude. I blacked out too. This Stanley Cup's been incredible. What a friggin' series. What a friggin' series. We are sweet saucing it tonight, boys. Yeah, we are. We are, Paul, aren't we? It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Paul Maurice always letting us know. Always getting us right. Always got us in the mood.
Got the lead, boys. You got the lead, Chuckles. You got the lead.
Oh. What a time.
Lead, boys. You got the lead, Chuckles.
Truly one of the great games I've ever watched. It really is. It really is.
We are sweet saucing it tonight, boys. We are sweet saucing it tonight, boys.
Sportsnet is currently praising how great Connor McDavid is, best forward on the ice. Yeah, that's the story of tonight. Let's go back to that one. Let's go back to that one great play that he had that they had to cheat to get. Please do. Give me more. Unbelievable. The Rat King lives in the rafters. Paul Maurice, hell of a coach. So glad the Cats picked him. I'm glad we picked him. I'm glad that we picked Bill Zito. I'm glad Bill Zito traded for Kachuk and Seth Jones and Brad Marchand. He is the best. Well, actually, Sergei Bobrovsky's the best, but he is the second best. All right, everybody. I am going to try and sleep. I doubt I will. But I'll try because it's Cats. Cats 1-1, which is how you get to Cats in 5, dude. And it's always been Cats in 5.